Marine damage and coal mining around the world are vital ecological issues that most world leaders have not even helped to do anything about, trying to conserve marine life or stop coal mining. What is marine conservation? Marine conservation is where you get a marine area and conserve it to help marine fauna and flora to grow and breed to make the world better. But marine life is under serious danger because right now the world is producing more waste than recycling, therefore making a majority of the waste blowing into the ocean, which can include pesticides and nutrients, which results in oxygen depletion, which ends up contributing to global warming, and many other garbages like coal that pose a serious threat to the ocean. But that's a different story. What is coal? Coal is a solid rock that is a fossil fuel that can be burned from energy and heat. Coal is bad because it is a fossil fuel, and fossil fuels take millions of years to go through its process from carbon material like trees that compress under pressure and heat to create fossil fuels, which makes it non-renewable. But coal's effect on the environment is a lot worse. When coal is burned, it releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, increasing carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, which traps heat and that contributes to global warming, which slowly heats up the earth and kills water-related fauna and flora a lot because they have to adapt to the new heat. Finally, other things that can also come out of coal and provide small layers of ash and silt on waterways, which contaminates drinkable water. Why don't people stop mining coal? Coal is a very good source of energy because it's cheap and it still powers about 40% of the world with gas today. Although coal is bad for the environment, there are solutions to that to prevent coal from taking everything over. But these solutions are renewable energy sources. For example, nuclear power, wind turbines, hydroelectric dams, and solar. These renewable sources are the solution to coal, and they are taking up about 26.2%. Renewable energy sources are a solution because they don't provide damage to the environment as much as coal, by a lot. They still do cost a lot more. Renewable energy sources are the solution, although they have a downside, which is a waste. Everything has to produce waste to be efficient, but it produces a lot less than coal. Finally, a few examples of renewable waste. Solar energy waste. This includes solar panels mainly. They produce about 250,000 metric tons of waste every year, and although that does sound very bad, it can be recycled into less toxic substances than coal. Wind turbines are very hard to be broken down and recycled, and it costs a lot of money, so they just chuck it in the landfills, which is pretty harmful, and could also end up in the ocean with like other millions of waste in the Great Garbage Patches. Finally, nuclear energy sources produce about 25 to 30 tons per year of used fuel. In conclusion, people don't stop mining coal because it is just so much easier to mine coal because it is cheaper and more efficient. And although we can make a big change by stopping that, people are usually selfish and lazy, so they do what's easiest until they have to change. Also, marine conservation is important, especially because it takes up majority of the Earth's surface, and billions of microorganisms are also in the waters, creating oxygen for us on the daily.